Hey everybody, it's me, JB. And thanks so much for joining me. Thanks you so much for joining me on this special episode of JB Natural Beauty, JB Natural Stylist, Ageless Beauty Mornings. Thank you so much for joining me today. How you guys doing? Well, I just wanted to come on the line, just give you guys a little more information about me and to tell you more about me and my background and my story. So, I've been in the entertainment industry for about 20 years, a little over 20 years. I've been a makeup artist that has worked in every area of the industry, between movies, music videos, commercials, industrial videos. I've done it pretty much everything. I have worked as an assistant. I worked as a key artist. I work with celebrities. Yes, musical celebrities, actors, actresses. I've pretty much done it all, having fun while I'm doing it, you know, all that good stuff. And yeah, and so life was really good, and I was doing that for a while, for I would say the better part of 15 years, maybe 14, 15 years, and things were going good and things of that nature. And then in 2002, I was able to do it full time because I started like in 97. And then in 2002, I've been able to do it full time. So now I've been independent, working for myself for 15, going on 16 years. But I have to tell you, there was a point in my life where everything just seemed like it just dried up. Hello out there. Hey, how you doing, Chanel? It was a point in my life where everything just like came to a crashing halt. It went from, you know, making money, being able to, you know, take care of my expenses, never having to ask for anything, never having to ask anybody, to where am I going to get my... It went from like, how am I pay my bill? It seriously went to that. It really went from, you know, everything was fine. I didn't have to ask for anything. I could totally support myself, to really becoming scared. And if anybody knows me, I'm like an independent person, and I'm not really one to ask unless I really, really have to. So when I got down to that point, I was like, oh my God, this is bad. I mean, because what happened was it just began to like, it was like almost like a shift, like with the industry. And it really started happening when like YouTube and things like that began to pop off. And I don't know, it just, and I'm not even going to make an excuse. I'm not going to sit here and make an excuse and say that's what it was. But what I think happened was it just, the demand wasn't there. But more than the demand not being there, it was also me, like not really putting myself in a position to win. I just because I've been so like kind of lucky and blessed, and I was just sailing along and everything was fine and I didn't have any issues. And then all of a sudden when it dried up and I didn't know what to do to get to the next level, it just dried up with it. So I don't even really think, to be honest, I don't even think the industry dried up. I just think it was my lack of preparation and my lack of knowledge and just my fortitude to push forward and go on. So because that happened, I had really got down to a slump where I would say maybe 5 or 6 years ago, that was the hardest, when I say hardest time of my entire life financially, because I went from like, you know, being able to handle my business with no problems to all of a sudden not knowing where, you know, my money was coming from. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be in the street, you know, just, you know, how you think of the worst things possible when stuff is going bad. And so that was the worst time of my life. But I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes you need those worst times, because those worst times will all of a sudden listen, this is the way I say, my back was not just against the wall, but I had a 20-pound boulder on my chest. So I had my back against the wall, the boulder on my chest, and I couldn't breathe. I can't breathe. I'm telling you, it was like that, because I was just like, where am I going to get my next meal from? Where am I? You know, it was just bad like that. And I'm probably being a little dramatic, but it really was like serious. So anyway, so bottom line was, I decided, because my back was so against the wall, that I had to diversify my talents. I had to get to a point where I said, Jane, what other skills do you have? What other things do you have? And the thing is, I always did hair, but I just didn't market it that way. I didn't put it out there, you know, to to do it as a service. So I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to do hair. And it was such a casual, almost flippant comment the way I said it. I said, I'm just going to do hair. And just kind of like that. And didn't know where it was going to go. Didn't know, like, the end results. Didn't know anything. I just knew I had to make a change. I had to make a change. And that's what I did. And so bottom line was, long story short with that, I made the change. I started doing hair. I'm fast forwarding. I started doing hair, and as a result, I went from not knowing where I was going to be to now being able to get out of that entire slump and be able to prosper and be able to live free, being able to get to a point where I could pay off debts and I could breathe comfortably and work as a stylist really when I want to work. Because a lot of times too, as stylists, they go in. They work like 7 days a week, and thank goodness I'm just at a point in my life where I don't have to, go that hard to still be able to maintain and still be happy. And so, I just wanted to come on the line and just, share with you guys about like stylists, because a lot of stylists, because it's such a cash flow business, a lot of stylists are messy with their money. And if they're not, and listen, most people have not been to no business school, accounting school, all that other stuff. So if you are just not like a naturally kind of savvy with money and you getting cash in your hand, and keep in mind, as stylists, you're getting people all day, coming and getting their hair done, especially if you're good. They just come and, girl, I need an appointment, girl, I need an appointment, girl, I need an appointment. So that money's coming. Bop, 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 bop. And guess what? As it's coming, it's going out. Because if you messy, so you could be making, okay, let's keep it really real. Stylists, if you're really, really good and really, really in demand and really, really talented, you can make 6 figures very easily. It's very, very easy to make 6 figures as a stylist. But guess what? If you messy, it don't matter. Because you could be that teacher that's back in the day making $40,000. And I remember this story, actually. I heard this one time that there was a teacher and she only made $18,000 a year. This is years ago. And she was able to save $400,000 a year. And this is somebody who was making $18,000. And then on the other hand, you could have somebody making $125,000 a year and they still asking for lunch money. Really? You still asking for lunch money? And didn't you just do 5 sewings? With the extra Brazilian and the extra Peruvian? Didn't you just do that? And you still ain't got no money? Really, girl? So I'm here to talk about ways and the reasons why sometimes that money is messy. But you know what? There's a way. There's a way. And I know the way. Because I'm living witness. Exhibit A. So let's talk about the 5 messy traits that... or messy mistakes. I like that. 5 messy mistakes that people make, stylists make, that could really affect their pockets and really make that money messy. Okay? So number 1 is, and this may not be totally messy, but it definitely is, it affects. It's that your prices don't reflect your value. Okay? Your prices don't reflect your value. What do I mean by that? So if you are taking out, this is hypothetical. You're taking out a weave that's been in for 6 months. Now you have to detangle the hair. So now you have to detangle the hair. Now the hair has to have a treatment and a color, installation of the weave, the cutting and the curling, and you charging $25? Well, that money gonna stay messy, because all that work you just did for 4 hours and 5 hours, and you charging $25, you gonna That's why you working 7 days a week, about to go on 8 days a week. You're not charging enough. So you're undervaluing what you do. Especially, and I know stylists that are amazing at what they do. I mean, amazing at what they do. And they still don't charge what they should be charging. So you have to make sure that your prices reflect your value. Okay? Number 1. Number 2, not keeping track of the payments. So what do I mean by that? As the money's coming in, because it is a cash and carry business, the money's coming in. You are just getting that money popping. That money just coming in. So the money's coming in, and it's sticking in your pocket. You sticking it in your bra. Wait, I do that sometimes. But you sticking it in your bra, because I got the third pocket. When you got the 3 pockets, I got that. You sticking the money in your bra. You sticking the money in your pants. You sticking the money in your child. You don't have no track of where your money is. So now you don't respect the money. You don't respect the money because it's all over the place. It's just like leaving your kids out in the mall. You don't know where your kids are. They in 5 different stores. How you doing that? Your money needs to be in one place. Are you with me? All right. So, number 3. The cash goes out as fast as it comes in. Now, stylists, I already know y'all know this. I know because I've seen it. Okay, and I probably participated in it. When you go to the shop, you making your money, and everybody that come in and sell something, you buying it. So the towel man done came in, you buying it. The jewelry lady done came in, you buying it. The shop I used to work in, the fruit lady in the summer, you buy watermelon. Child, we just buy everything, and that money is just bleeding out of our pockets, just bleeding out, bleeding out. So now you digging in the third pocket, and in the pants, and in the socks to give the money that you just made, okay? So that's it. The money is going out as fast as it's coming in, okay? That's another messy mistake the stylist makes, okay? Now, wait, I got another point. Hold on, where's my other point? All right. Oh, child, I done lost my points. Hold on, let me get my points together. All right. Another point is not considering yourself first when you are doing these services and these things of that nature, because you're never looking at yourself first. You're making sure the towel man got their money. You making sure, yes, you making sure the towel man got his money. You making sure the jewelry lady got her money, but you don't even make sure you got, do you even have lunch money? Do you have lunch money? You got to make sure you have lunch money while you giving the towel money, his money. So the next thing is just making sure you always consider yourself first when you are doing business, especially when you're in that particular type of business. So you're going to make sure you always take care of yourself first, because giving that money away to everybody that walks in the door, that's very, very messy. That's very, very messy. I think today those are, one more point, the bonus point. This is the bonus round. Y'all ready? You are unorganized. You're just not organized. You're not organized. You don't have any system. You don't have any system in place. You are just helter-skelter doing hair. You fierce with that hair. You fierce with that makeup. But you helter-skelter in everything else. That ain't no good. That's why stuff ain't working. You got to be organized. You need a system. Now, I know people are like, but I'm not organized. I just like to live by the moment. I just like to live my life on the edge. You're going to live on the edge of the unemployment line. That's the edge you're going to be on. You can't live on the edge. You need a system, especially if you're in a cash and carry business. You cannot live like that. You have got to have some sort of system in place so that you can be like me, like moi, okay? Because I work when I want to work. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I need to work, and I have a system in place that I'm working with, but it's not, I don't feel that urgency. I don't feel like I have to be in from 6 a.m. to 4 in the morning, beating hair, beating makeup, beating lashes, doing all of that because my money's not right. Because I'm telling you, if you do your money right, you don't have to work as hard. Believe me. Lies, they tell. Okay? Lies, they tell. So listen. I'm here for you. Jane B is here for you because I have a system that works. My system works. Take me as a benchmark. Take me as, you listen, you may not even know me like that to take me as a benchmark, but I'm just telling you I'm a benchmark because trust me, I could show you now and I could, people who know me, they say, Jane, you got peace in your life because let me tell you, money and all that is wonderful, and all that is fabulous, and it is fabulous, and it is wonderful because it allows you to do certain things. But if you don't have peace of mind, you can have $1 billion. It don't mean a thing, okay? And peace of mind comes when you have your stuff in order, when you have a system in place, when you have plans. So if you're interested at all in working with me on any level, just drop down in the inbox. We can get started. We can have a conversation. We can have a conversation, and I can just talk to you about, ways and means and things that have worked for me, because things really have worked for me and things have worked out. And it's just amazing how when you make a decision, because change starts with a decision. Real change starts with a decision. You have to say, I'm tired of being messy. I'm tired of me not knowing where my money is. It done fell out the bra and onto the street. I'm tired of that. I don't want that no more. I want to know where my money is. Hey, Tina, how you doing there? And hey, ooh, do I need my Angel's eyeglasses? Hey, ladies, hey, ladies, hey, ladies. Hey, Camille. Yes, Camille's in the building. Camille says she needs to get organized. Yes. She's guilty of that. Right. Listen, we've all been guilty of it at some point. Yes. Right. If you get the money and can't keep it, that's pointless. This is what I'm saying. So you could be making all these millions of dollars, but if you cannot keep that money, it could be reinvested for something else, then what is the point? Because listen, you're going to get varicose veins playing around working 8 hours a week. 8 days a week. Your body can't take that. We all need to rest at some point. So listen, drop down in the comment section. Talk to me. I'm living proof. I am doing what I love. When I'm with my clients, it's a key time. It is a key time. It is like being with girlfriends, or with my male clients being with guy friends. That's what it's not. It's not like me out there working a corner with y'all know the corner, right? It ain't like me working a corner with a brush in my hand. Ain't nobody got time for that. You should be enjoying what you do. You should love what you do. Okay? What you do should be fun. It should be exciting. You should be able to do it all day. You should not be walking up and down the corner with a brush. Get into it. But anyway, so I just want y'all to know that that's who I am. I am Jane V, a natural hairstylist, makeup artist. I'm a professional. I'm amazing at what I do. I'm really, really good at my services, my talents, my skills. All right. And I'm not messy. My money ain't messy. And I don't want your money to be messy either. Messy money is very last year. Nobody has time for that anymore. We need to get our money together, because we are bosses. We are ladies and men of the future. We are wealth builders, and we are sharing our wealth. And you cannot share your wealth being messy. You just can't do it. All right. Hold on. What y'all saying out there? Too much. Yes. Yes. That's why it's time. Yes. Hey, Blanca. So, guys, thank you so much. Listen, I need somebody to type in the comment section right now, no more messy money. Somebody just say no more messy money. No more messy money. No more messy money. Somebody say no more messy money. We're going to have flowing money. We're going to have overflow money. That's what we're going to say, overflow money. That's what we're going to have. That's right. I love y'all for being here. So definitely hit me up, drop down, DM me. Right. Yes, Blanca. Blanca said no more messy money. Right. No more messy money. No more messy money. Because see, the thing is, it's not getting the money. It's how you handle it once you got it. Get into it. That's the real tea. The real tea is how you handle it once you get it. Okay? Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please share this information. If you know somebody with messy money, or who aspire not to be messy anymore, or who aspire to be, free with flowing money, definitely share this with them. Let them know Jane B's in the building, and she's sharing knowledge, and she has formulas to work and just to help people, get out of that rut, child. And yeah. So that's it. So I thank you guys so much for watching. So I will see you guys on the next go round. Hey, Ebony. Ebony's in the building. If you're watching this and I'm about to jump off, just hit replay in the comments and I'll definitely make sure I'll get at you, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the bomb, the eternal bomb, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.